Just the one.
Sold 123 acres yesterday in the edge of Fayetteville. Got one tomorrow in Benton and one the next day in Pettigene. And I'm not telling you all of that to be bragging about what we do. I'm saying that to make a point. A lot of these properties we sell are not in necessarily the greatest location, not in necessarily the prettiest property you've ever seen. You know, a lot of them are, but today is the exception. This is as pretty as 60 acres as we've ever sold. And I'm not saying that because you're standing there as a potential bidder. I'm telling you that because it's a fact. This is a gorgeous property today, and we're excited to be here on behalf of Colonel Kill's estate. I know a lot of you knew him. I even had one tell me a while ago, him and his dad played golf every Sunday morning at 6 a.m. so they could get through in time to go to church and then get back to the golf course. So that's pretty cool. And I understand he played until way up in age, too. So, anyway, we're excited to be here today. Let me introduce who'll be helping us.
The Colonel's family, they're watching you right now.
Okay, good. The family is watching us on our internet site, and we do appreciate the opportunity to work for you guys. We got a great crowd here today. We're going to certainly do our best, and we're going to put it in the good Lord's hands here in just a little while. Doug Westgate, the listing agent for this auction. If you called our office, a lot of you did. You spoke to Doug. I hope and pray he took care of you, and I'm sure he did. David Brewer, broker of our company and the president of Wilson Auctioneers, is here as well. Peter Guerin, all these guys are licensed agents with the company. He's actually handling the internet portion of the auction. I will take a moment to speak to those. We do have the family online, and we have a lot of other lookers, and I think we even have either two or three, one potential registered bidder today on the web as well. And then Spencer Wilson is also a licensed agent. You can bid to them or me anytime during this process. I will announce that is something for all of you. We're beginning to sell more and more, and we have for a long time, many years. But anyway, up here in this part of the state, as long as we have access to cell service, which 99% of the time anymore we do, no matter where we are, all of our auctions are conducted live online, which means if you can't be here, I know the one gentleman, where'd you say he was? Wisconsin, Tennessee? Where'd you tell me?
I think he's actually in Louisville. His wife is here.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's got a representative here too. Okay, good. Anyway, we sold a house the other day on Lake Hamilton to a lady that was literally standing inside the White House in Washington, D.C. on a visit tourism thing and bought this house on her iPad, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't understand how that works. I just know it works. So anyway, I do want to thank those that are on the internet with us. That is something for you to keep in mind. You come to, you see a property, you can't make it back to the auction. You're going to be out of town. You're going to be at the White House, wherever. You can register, go online and register and be a registered bidder at our auction, just as if you're standing on the ground. The same terms, same earnest money, same everything. So keep that in mind as we go today. Terms of this sale is $50,000 down as earnest money. I ask you to be prepared, if you're the high bidder, to give us a cashier's check for $50,000. That'll be deposited in our real estate escrow account and held there until closing. The closing agent on this will be Lender's Title, Sheila Rogers, right here on Walnut Street in Harrison, Arkansas. That's where the closing will take place. This is sold as if it's a cash transaction. Now, that does not mean that you can't finance or borrow the money. We have got numerous, I'm not going to start naming because I'm afraid I'll forget somebody and then you'll be mad at me, but we got lots of bankers here today. And I've talked to all of them, and all of them said they know everybody on this property, and they're going to guarantee financing, whoever buys it, whatever you need. Y'all did say that, didn't you? Isn't that what? Something like that? Okay, good. Hey, seriously, I bet you can get your money here today before you leave here if you need to do something. Most of you here probably don't anyway. But I'm saying all that to say this. You can finance it if you want to. Just be certain you can perform and close within 30 days. The last thing you want to do is risk $50,000 earnest money because of financing. So as long as you're positive you can stand up and perform, that's great with us. Do that. Don't forget the 10% buyer's premium today. It simply means what it says. Whatever you bid, you add 10% to that amount, that's what you pay. You bid $500,000, you're paying $550. You bid $600, you're paying $660 or whatever. So bid accordingly. That's what the contract will be written for. Balance will be due at closing. And I'm sure everybody on the ground understands there are no debt, there's no liens, no mortgages, no encumbrances, no back taxes. This is not a have-to auction today. This is a case where the heirs, and most of you know the heirs, they don't live here. It's been expensive coming back and maintaining and trying to take care of. And when you're an absentee owner, that's always hard. So that's why we're here. That's the only reason we're here. It's been their home for a long, long time. A great property, great location with the potential to be enormous, in my opinion. Let this new highway get extended that, from what I understand, has already been approved. A done deal, just a matter of when they do it. And this property is going to be something very, very special for whoever the lucky person is today that buys it. Let me tell you a little bit about the house, and I'm not going to take a lot of time on the house. It is what it is. It's certainly an older, little bit dated home, 2,935 square feet, more or less. There's 2 ponds on the property. There's a nice horse barn right down here below the hill. And by the way, looking at the barn, I see the hay. You are not buying any of the rolls of hay today. that belongs to the people that cut it, and they might even be here today, I don't know, but you're not buying any hay. You are buying everything in the house just like it's left, whatever appliances are in it, whatever draped mini blinds, whatever, the bell in the front yard there, we're leaving with the house, even the eagle over the garage there. So you're buying the property just like you're looking at it. You obviously are buying it as is, where is. We came by yesterday afternoon, turned the central heat and air, turned the air on. It was 68, 69 degrees in the house this morning, so that obviously works good. But again, you're buying as is, where is today. Yes. Right.
That is not on this property.
Right.
And their driveway goes across Mr. Johnson's property.
And has for, 50 years or something. And he certainly does not have a problem with the driveway crossing the little strip. And he also told me prior to the auction, whoever buys this, he would certainly entertain selling that little strip to you. And his exact words were, and if I misquote you, Mr. Johnson, you stop me, okay? But his exact words were, I am a reasonable man and I will be reasonable with them. Is that an accurate statement?
Correct.
Thank you, sir. So anyway, I think everybody knew that. I was going to announce that anyway, Doug. But there is a little strip of land that goes beside Bunker Road up here. The highway, I think, actually was put in a little bit differently, and that's why that happened. But anyway, it is what it is. So you're buying that knowing that. Okay, house, 4-bedroom, 4-bath, nearly 3,000 square feet, 2 ponds on the property, the horse barn. The property speaks for itself. Any questions? Anybody? Only time in an auction where silence is golden. That means everybody understands what we're doing today. Any questions? Very good. Let me ask you to do me one more favor. I've started every auction half for a long, long time with a word of prayer. Let me ask you to bow your head. Thanks for standing up, sir. And we're going to pray and we're going to begin. Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for this beautiful time of year. Thank you for this beautiful country that you created. I pray for everybody on the ground today. I certainly pray they have safety when they leave here for the rest of their day. I pray for this family. This is always difficult. When the heirs have to deal with something like this, and it's been in their family for a long, long time. But it's certainly a beautiful place you've created, and somebody's going to have an opportunity to buy it today. I just pray your will be done in this transaction. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you very much. Now it's your turn. Let's have an auction sale. It's your time. Don't make me beg you to bid. Start it where you want to buy it. Start it on me, dollar to get for it. Kick it off. Start it where you want to buy it. Start it on me, dollar to get for it. How much on it? 500,000. Where? Let's go. 500. 250. More than I had. I'll take it. 300 where? 250 now. 300. Thank you now. 50. 50 to 3.5. Thank you now. 400 ma'am. Thank you now. 50. 400 a bit of 50. 50 to 4.5. 425. Now 50. I got it ahead of you, Spencer. Now 50. 425 to get 450. Now 75. 475 to get 5. 475 now 500. 475 to get 500. Folks, everybody here knows what this. I've got her. She's behind you. I'm sorry. 500. 5 and a quarter, ma'am. You're out. You are out. 5 and a quarter. Now 550 in the back. 550 in the back. 550. Thank you. Now 600. 575. 550. 575. 575 to get 575. Thank you. Now 600. 575 to get 600. 575. You're out in the back, gentlemen. 575 to get 600. A middle of $600 bill. 575 to get 600,000. 575. Doug, ask him if he'll get 585. I'll let him in for a dime. 585. Now 95. 585, 95. It's only money, ma'am. 585 to get, but it's your money, isn't it? I understand. 585 is the bid plus the buyer's premium. 595. 585, 90. Thank you. 595. 595, I'll let you in for 5. 595, now 600. 595 to get 600. 595 to get 600. A bill of $600 bill. 595 to get 600. Dear, is that daddy you're talking to? You can tell him if it's worth. He bid 590 was his last bid. He bid in 595. If it's worth $590 to him, it's got to be worth $600. That's not a lot more money, but when you're through, I'm going to sell it. $595 is the bid. $600,000. I've got $595 bid right here. I'm asking for $600. $595, $600. $595, $600. Would he get $596? I'll let him in for $1,000. $596, $596, $596. Thank you now, 7. Doug, he's out. $597, would he get $597? $596 now, 7. $597, would he get $597? Just another $1,000 to buy it. $597, would he get $597? $596 now, 7. Are you done? $596, $597, last call. $596, $597, in the middle of $597,000. $596, $97. Sir, you're going to wake up in the morning and kick yourself plumb out of bed, and your wife is not going to be happy with you. $596 is the bid. $597. $596 now, 7. $597. You better try him one time. $596 now, 7. $597 in the middle of $597,000. $596.97 going once. $596.97 going twice. $597,000 in the middle of $5. You get $597. Tell me no. One more time. I'm going to sell it. You're done. You're done. You don't look done. $597. You're done, sir. Thank you. Last call. $596 is the bid. $597,000. I love saying these 3 words. And I sold it. $596,000 right here. Bidder number is. Thank you. Give them a nice round of applause. 763. 763. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here today. And remember, the best way to keep up with us is on our website at wilsonauctioneers.com. We'll be in Benton selling a mobile home park tomorrow and Petit Jean Mountain on Friday. Thanks for coming today. The auction's over. Thank you.
And fade out to this.
That's a doozy.